This is the This or That Show, where I bring entertainment. Where else would you go? I'll make your heart race. I'm in your face. Now here starts the This or That Show. Let's go!
Yes! Good morning! Happy Monday. Damn it! Fernando Rivera Jr. here with the This or That Show, where I talk about this or that, because it's this or that. I don't know. It is what it is. Something I like to say a lot. Anyway, welcome. This is not new to me. I actually had another show which didn't work out. Sorry. No more politics. No politics. This show is for everyone. I'm going to talk about everything I possibly can think of that will entertain you. Yes. Today we're talking about heroes. Streaming on Rumble and YouTube's YouTube. So if you are not on Rumble, download it. Great app to have. No bullshit. It is what it is. Heroes. We all have our favorite hero. I don't care how much you lie and say you've never had a hero. That's not you. You're not a nerd. But we all are. We all have heroes. There's fake heroes. There's superheroes. There's real heroes, which is what I want to get into today. First off, there was a passing over the weekend. Sad. My wife and I were touched by it, even though, anyway. Catherine O'Hara, we all remember her. She is this one, Catherine O'Hara. She was in Beetlejuice. You remember Beetlejuice? Yeah, great movie. She was actually in the new one. Also from Home Alone. We all remember that. Come on, she was the mom. You know what I'm saying? She passed over the weekend, so moment of silence. I can't recollect anything else because I don't know anything else that she was in. But still, she was loved by everyone. Now back to the show, heroes. What do I want to talk about today? Well, first, let's talk. I was talking about this with my wife yesterday. So I'm going to talk about this, but, for some reason I keep forgetting the name of this. It's a game. I've dabbled. I've played. I played Dead Island, finished it. Probably 60, 70%. My wife brags because she always gets 100%. My wife is, if we were a coven, my wife would be the high priestess. And I'd be the stumbling rookie, or what do you call it? Assistant or something. But she's a master. Like, she'll find stuff that nobody's ever found before. I don't even think the game creator forgot. I think they forget the shit that's there. And she finds it. She likes to get 100%. Sometimes she'll play 2-3 times because it is what it is. Me, I'll play a game and just try to get through it. Have fun. Screw it. I'm done in a couple of days. The only thing I'm slightly better than her in is first-person shooter games, military games, Call of Duty, because I'm a little better shot than she is. But still, she's methodical. She's awesome. Heroes. Yeah, there's a lot of superhero games. There's a lot of other types of games that you can say it's a hero. This is one game. I haven't finished it yet. She actually asked me about it yesterday. She was like, when are you going to finish that game? Because I love this game. It's actually really good. It's a hero game, if you think about it. And realistic-ish, I guess. But this game is called Far Cry. Far Cry 6. There are others. She played all of them. Of course, she has all of them. Giancarlo Esposito, if you remember him from The Mandalorian and a lot of other stuff. He's a great actor. I gotta finish this, and I'm a good shot. There's a pistol in this game that I am amazing, and I get hit shots from a distance. And my wife's like, "How do you do that?" But I do. I have fun. It's a hero game. It's a hero. It's a guy in a third world country or girl. Depends on who you want to play. If you're a guy or girl, choose what you want. I'm just saying, it is what it is. But this trailer, it's a trailer. So YouTube, screw tube. It's not my fault. Whatever. It's a trailer. All right. It's pretty cool. It's I think it's a play trailer, ones that somebody's playing or whatever, to show you what it's like. And it is the female. The person picked the female. But check this out. I think this is a pretty cool hero game. If you're a gamer, even if you're not, and you want to dabble in the game world, this is a good game to start. Maybe get your ass kicked a little bit because it's pretty tough. It's a tough game. But anyway, check this out. Enjoy it. This is my first hero as far as game. If you're a gamer, whatever it is what it is. Check this out. This is pretty badass. One of my best.
To rebuild paradise, the cost will be blood.
A revolution is not won by the fearless.
Is won by the feared.
Once again, here we go. Know the name, know the flow.
Billy Patrick, baby.
I'm setting traps on my lawn. I'm blowing my own fucking mind. Well, you know I'm back to the phone.
Guapo is in love with you.
Not afraid, get up out the way. Y'all used to hate, look at what you made. I'm gonna run this time. My soul got my eyes on the ground. I can't help myself, baby. Can't turn myself down. I'm in, I let you down.
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend.
Dying this time.
Never killed the president before?
What?
Hey, hey. Don't die in this time.
Go put that come mierda down.
I won't die in this town.
I just gotta say, even the trailer is pretty badass. If you're a gamer, if you're not, and you dabble here and there, it's a good game to get into. You are the hero. Taking on missions. Some of the missions are very hard. Got my ass whooped in a few of them. That Giancarlo Esposito plays a really good bad guy. I don't know if it's the look. I don't know where it is, but he does. I believe he's played bad on a lot of stuff. But whether it's the girl or the guy you play, it's all the same missions. It's a really good first-person shooter game. You drive shit, you fly these little helicopter thingies, and it's pretty badass. I just got to say, I've played a lot of games, not like my wife, but I played a lot of games. But to me, this is one of the best first-person shooter other than Call of Duty games. But this one, pretty badass. Real badass. Entertainment, hero. You like hero shit. This is a fake hero stuff that I think you would enjoy if you're a gamer. Now, movies. I got to talk about this because this is the fake hero part. I saw this movie maybe 5-6 times. I just watched it again the other day. It's a Chris Pratt movie. And it's amazing. Listen, it's Amazon Prime, The Tomorrow War. Let's talk about fake heroes. I've seen a lot of other movies, but this one got me. It was emotional. Really good story. And obviously, to me, it's one of the best alien movies. And Chris Pratt, hero, again, not a superhero, but pretty badass. Ex-military guy who's needed in the future to fight a future war. Very interesting concept. There were a few parts in it that I was like, but still, very emotional, very good story. This is the this or that show. I'm going to talk about this or that. And right now, I want to talk about this. Fake hero. But check this out, and then we'll talk about a real hero or real heroes after this one. Check this out. The Tomorrow War, if you haven't watched it, the reason I'm talking about this because I watched it the other day. And even after 5 times, I got a little emotional. Great movie. It really was. Amazon did a good job with this. Check this out. If you haven't watched it, I think you should. Entertainment. That's what I'm here for. But check this out. The Tomorrow War, Chris Pratt. Enjoy. Check it out.
Okay, none of you are my child. Has anyone seen Miri?
Aww.
We are fighting a war 30 years in the future.
Is this a joke?
Our enemy is not human. We need you to fight.
I got drafted.
I will be back.
Why is this happening?
What about the teacher's deferment and the veterans deferment?
If I don't go, they're going to draft you in my place. But if something does happen to me, you and Mary will be taken care of.
If something happens to you, Dan, 70% of draftees do not return.
Sometimes a man does what's best for his family, not himself.
Move your shirt, please.
Wait, what's this for?
It's just a test. Oh, a seatbelt. Was it a driving test? No? You don't have jokes in the future?
This device facilitates your jump to and from the future war.
1 minute to jump.
Oh, here, buddy. Take that. You just whip it around like that.
How are you so calm?
Long story.
Are you ex-military?
Yeah. Kind of a short story, I guess.
3, 2, 1. In 11 months' time, all human beings in the future will be wiped from the face of the earth. Unless you help us.
I was trying to save my daughter. If I gotta save the world to save her, then I'm gonna do it.
This is the end. The human species will disappear from the face of the earth. We are literally living on borrowed time.
There's still a chance that we can stop this war from ever happening. So we gotta fight.
Well, it's nice knowing you.
Not July 2nd this year. I believe this came out a couple years ago. Amazon Prime, if you have that. I'm sure you can find it. If you have Amazon, most people do. We have it at the house. Great movie, great action all around. Good storytelling. As I said, there were a couple parts I was like, meh. But well worth the watch. I give it about 4.5 out of 5 stars. Not bad. I'm just saying it is what it is. And of course, Chris Pratt and his usual sense of humor, which I thought played in perfectly where it played it. J.K. Simmons was a badass. Guy's older than, I was almost 70, and actually he's actually pretty good shape for as old as he is. I've seen him around stuff. Remember, he was Jonah Jameson in the older Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, I believe in the last one too. Played Jonah Jameson. Pretty badass. But anyway, now real heroes. This is one of my favorite military movies of all time. It's based on a true story. Fact. I follow Chris Tanto Paranto. If you know which movie I'm talking about. I am talking about 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. I love military movies. Now, granted, Saving Private Ryan was a great movie. 12 Horsemen, which is kind of a true story. I may be wrong. It's something Chris Helmsworth was in, which was really good. But of all the movies I've seen, whether it's false fiction, truth, whatever it may be based on truth, this one is the best movie, military, true story I've ever seen. And apparently it was pretty on point. The guys, 2 or 3 of the survivors of this were involved in the training of the actors. And as Tanto says, the guy that played him, Schreiber, I forgot his name. Oh my God, I forgot his name. He played Master Chief on Halo. I forgot his name. Pablo Schreiber. Wow, finally got it. But anyway, apparently he's like a foot taller than the actual Cristano Paranto. Well, he played a good part. Yeah, Halo's pretty badass too, by the way. Just saying. Especially the first season. Holy shit. Anyway, that's another day. 13 Hours. Based on true events. It happened a couple years back where 3 Americans died. And as I said, no matter what, this is also another emotional movie and probably the best military movie I've ever watched. If you haven't watched it, you need to. Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, 13 Hours, one of the best military movies I've ever seen. Real heroes. This is all I'm saying. 100%. Check this out. Pretty badass.
Libyan visa. Official.
Pull over for inspection.
Sorry, sir, I can't do that.
Pull over for inspection!
How willing are you to die for your country? I'm ready to go right here, right now.
Everybody, this is Jack Silva.
Jack.
We train SEALs at Coronado, so he knows the drill.
Welcome to Club Med.
We need immediate assistance. We are overrun.
State's under attack. Let's go, man. State's under attack. Let's go. We gotta move.
If you do not get here soon, we are all gonna die.
You have a U.S. ambassador at risk.
The ambassador is in his safe haven. You're not the first responders. You're the last resort. You will wait.
None of you have to go. But we are the only help they have.
I called fire support. Never came.
You're not giving orders anymore. You're in my world now.
We have 36 American lives to save.
That, to me, one of the best military movies I've ever seen. 13 hours. Chris Tanoprano, if you haven't followed him on Facebook, yes, I call it Facebook, you should. He's got a lot of cool stuff. Guy's a badass. These people were real badass. When I say that there are certain people they should make movies out of, this was it. Granted, there were some slight changes to characterization or whatever it may be to dramatize it even more. But if you ask Chris Tanoprano, it's very accurate to what happened that September 11th of whatever year that was. I forgot. I should have known that by now before I started talking about it, like I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, heroes. That's what we're all about. Who's your favorite hero? I have mine. My dad. I'm just saying. Plus, imaginary Spider-Man. I'm a big Spider-Man freak. So not freak. I'm just saying I have a tattoo on my leg of Spider-Man. I've always been a fan of Spider-Man since I was little for some reason, because he was just some kid who was thrown into the mix of this having superpowers and him learning his way along the way, which I love. Remember the show back in the day, the Spider-Man show on TV, which is corny as shit. I've seen what it looks like now, especially with all the CGI and movies they are nowadays. But anyway, who's your favorite hero? Who'd you grow up wanting to be or thinking you were or wanted to be? Well, I don't know. I know, as I said, Spider-Man, but it is what it is. Heroes. We either have them or we don't. Most people do. Then they grow out of it. Some people don't. I never did. But does it make you braver to think about it? Your hero? I don't know. I mean, some people use that as a persona or whatever it may be. But I always say this. I've done some stuff in my life. I've won't get into some background, but let's just say I was not the greatest. I was a bad kid growing up and not evil, just did some stuff that ended up doing a lot of time. Whatever, that's my past. I don't want to get into that. Not now. Maybe another time as the channel grows, I will get into that more. But I've done some good stuff. I've played slight hero. I went into a burning building and got somebody out. I jumped into a swimming pool in time to save someone from drowning. I almost drowned doing that. Don't do that. I'm just saying. But it is what it is. But I always say, for those who look up to a superhero or look up or are looking for a hero to save the day, I always say, believe in yourself. What I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. And I always say, you need to believe in yourself. Bring yourself out of whatever hole you may be in. I've done it several times. I mean, I recently had a mishap in my life where things are a little bit hard right now, but I'm getting by. I don't get paid for this. Hopefully down the line I get more subscribers and something happens where I can do this more because I like to entertain. That's just me. That's who I am. I'm a martial artist. That's what the shirt's about. I'm a high-ranking black belt in American Kempo Karate, which I will talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be about martial arts. I'm just saying, I love this shit. It is what it is. But anyway, check this out, this song, because I love music. And I wrote this song. Check it out. It's called Hero. So I'm going to go out that way. You guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please like, subscribe, share. So I can keep doing this. I'm just saying, it is what it is. Check those movies out. They're pretty good. Now check this. The song is called Hero. I wrote it. I used a little AI to do some stuff. I am going to be, as this goes around and some of my songs go around, I am going to be slowly getting really into the music, more production and singing, because I used to sing when I was growing up. I used to do rap. I used to sing. I had a little CD with some Latin freestyle music back before 25, 30 years ago. So it's in my blood. But check this out. I wrote this song. It's perfect for what I'm talking about today. Heroes. Believe in yourself. That's all I'm saying. It is what it is. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's 7 o'clock in the morning will be my live time. I plan on doing later. It depends how this goes. If 7 o'clock is good, I've thought of recording and then letting it play later as a live. But I tried that and didn't like it before. I actually like to do live. So it's in case somebody wants to comment or whatever. It's just more me. You know what I mean? I enjoy this. But as I said, 7 a.m. will be Monday through Friday. Please follow, as I said. Please subscribe. Represent! That's all I'm saying. But check this out. Hero, the song. Hope you enjoy. Let me know. Either way. As I would say, laters!
We all got one. That shadow in the cape. But when the world's crashing, who's really there? Break! Dark room, floor cold, can't breathe, can't move. Bills stacking, heart attacking, nothing left to prove. Voices in my head screaming, you're done, give up. Fist clenched, knuckles white, life's pouring from the cup. Then he shows up, mask on, eyes like fire. Punches through the wall, lifts me higher. Flowing in the chaos, no fear in his stride. Saves the day again, but it's all inside. My mind's battlefield, he's the only one who fights. When the real world's knives cut deep at night. We all got a favorite hero. Yeah, coming to the rescue when the darkness calls. In the down and out, when danger's at the door. He's there, always more. When wait, open your eyes. The cape's on you, realize. You're the one who pulls through. Believe it, become the truth. Car crash, thoughts, panic attack in the mirror. World spinning, no one's coming, terror getting clear. I call for Superman, Batman, Spider-Man too. But silence hits back, ain't nobody but you. They live in comics, pixels on the silver screen. While I'm bleeding real, tearing at the seam. Heroes, illusion, fantasy, escape. But the pain's right here, no cape. Shade, feel the rage, the fire in the vein. Stop waiting for the savior, break the chain. While we waiting, why? For some shadow to save the day. When the power's been inside all along. Scream, wake up, rip the mask off, it's your face. No more hiding in the cave shade. You bleed, you fight, you rise from the grave. You're the hero, be fucking brave. You're the hero, be fucking brave. We all got a favorite hero, but it's a lie. Coming to the rescue, no more hiding. In the down and out, when danger's at the door. He's there, but he's me forevermore. Hey, open your eyes, believe it. The cape's on you, a shade. You're the Thank you for watching show. Remember to like, follow, and subscribe to this or that. The show.